Sometimes the sleigh is running a little bit late. That's okay, though. Santa's going to be here. It's the Big EAST Shootaround Holiday Spectacular.
We've got Butler Blue in studio with us. Well, if we can take... Look, he's chilling.
There he is. I mean, does it get better than that? He's living life. I want to be Butler Blue.
This is the holiday specials of all holiday specials. John Fanta, Jay Alter. I mean, this league, it feels like it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Who's on your Big East Hoops nice list? Let us know. We're on Facebook Live. We're on the Big East Periscope. We're on Fox Sports Go. We want you to interact with us here. Have a Christmas tradition. Share it with us. Maybe you'll make the show. Jay Alter, John Fanta. Let's get to the fastest 2 minutes in Big East Hoops. The best from the past week with Christmas-themed music. It's Marcus Foster.
He just can't stop scoring. Oh, my. 3 after 3. Foster over 20 points a game.
Oh. Marcus Howard, another Marcus, high flying from 3 time and again. This guy has limitless range and it continues to show.
A sophomore who's really stepped up for the Golden Eagles.
Keelan Martin time, up high, down hard at Hinkle. He brought that Hinkle magic. I think Hinkle magic might just be Christmas magic.
Down the chimney from Keelan Martin, and then you need a game winner? Trayvon Blewett got it for you.
I'll have a Blewett Christmas at Xavier. It'll be a Blewett Christmas. Musketeers take on Northern Iowa tomorrow. There's Tyreek Jones.
Jingle bells the rim.
Jim Boeheim.
The Grinch.
Oh my, Patrick Ewing. It's like Heat Miser and Cold Miser. Here's a dunk to get you excited, but Syracuse finds a way in an overtime thriller.
That was a lot of fun down in D.C., and we were at Mohegan Sun last night spinning the wheel and throwing down some dunks.
The sleigh ride with Tariq Owens and then Shamorie Pons is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with the way he's knocking down
with
threes
Marcus
here.
Levette out, no problem. Shamorie Pons took over this game in the second half. St. John's 10th win of the season in non-conference play.
Chris Mullins, Red Storm, they're in the NCAA tournament conversation. Pogo Sunogo! And then Rejection City, the Pirates. They're not letting anybody on their ship. As the great Austin Carr, Cavaliers color analyst, says, get that weak stuff out of here. Time and again, they were shutting these back. And then we go back to Creighton here. Here's my favorite thing. This is the best thing of the week. Swimming. Yeah. I like that.
Pogo Sunogo beats Get in the Go Van. That is your new best nickname in conference.
You ever get a pogo stick as a kid?
He wasn't very good at it.
No. I didn't even get one. Mom didn't bother. We settled with video games.
Yeah.
We settled with video games. We do have some big news, though. Some breaking news on a DePaul edition.
We do. Evan Daniels breaking the story that the Blue Demons will get some help in the point guard position. Caught up with Evan Daniels earlier today on the DePaul big transfer. Evan, you broke the story. DePaul getting an early Christmas gift in the form of a transfer from New Zealand. Flynn Cameron, a much-needed point guard for the Blue Demons. What can you tell us about this developing story?
Yeah, Flynn Cameron opted last night to not only commit to DePaul, but he is going to enroll at the semester break. Now, it's unclear if he's going to play this season or redshirt this season. He wouldn't be eligible until early January if he opts to play. That would not surprise me at all if he does. This is a kid, he's a native of New Zealand. He's been living in Australia. He played for the New Zealand under-18 team in the Oceania Championship over the summer. I've had an opportunity to watch him play a couple times. He's got good size at 6'3". He's tough. He plays at a good pace. He's got good vision. I really like his ability to run a basketball team. He can pass and distribute the ball. So Flynn Cameron, he's a good pickup, especially mid-year. DePaul needed to add a point guard to their roster, and they're getting a kid from the international waters that knows how to run a basketball team. And I've been impressed with his feel for that point guard position.
And Flynn Cameron choosing the Blue Demons over the likes of Oklahoma, Louisville, St. Mary's. Why did he choose DePaul?
You know, he told me that it was relationship driven. He has a strong relationship with DePaul assistant coach Shane Hireman. But he also really liked his visit. He visited DePaul when they played Northwestern last week, and he told me that he saw a need for him. He said that when he was watching the game, he could see how maybe he could be a difference maker for that team, and they had a need for him. And I think that factored into his decision making.
A new home in Wintrust Arena, that helps too. The Blue Demons are getting additions right now. More recruiting for Dave Lato. You see that this team's even deeper this year. I'll tell you what, DePaul's making strides. So is Chris Mack. That's where our fast break takes you here, as we've got tons to get to. Chris Mack, Clark Griswold just got beat.
How about the electric bill on the Mack family home?
Who cares?
That is incredible.
That's
what
unbelievable.
A display.
I mean, my goodness, that's what you see in a commercial. Clark Griswold's got nothing on this.
They've got, what is the house show, Light Fight, the Great America Light Fight? I'm putting an application in on behalf of the Mack family. That's outstanding.
Yeah, my dad had a big snowman for many a year.
Yep.
We went out and played football one Christmas. I was 8. Let's just say Frosty went down. He didn't come back. All right, there's Chris Mack's Christmas decorations. That's very nice. Let's turn to Ed Cooley. He's got do we have something else?
We've got Chris Mack, and so he has the lights, but he considers himself a Christmas
What did you see
caroler.
as the difference for you guys, in those two?
That's a heck of a ringtone. Bells on bobtails ring.
Jingle Bells with Chris Mack.
A little bit. He could have been a little more
I like
loud
that.
and proud.
I like that. Oh, we've just been told we have breaking news from the back.
Oh, no.
Wait, what? Come on. What the heck's going on here? I thought that was his house. Oh, that's not Chris Mack's home?
Hey, Coach, we appreciate you tuning in and watching Shoot Around. Merry Christmas to the Mack family. You told us it was the house.
He told everyone it was his house. He just admitted that it wasn't. I thought he had worked hard on his Christmas decorations. You know who worked hard to wish everybody a happy holiday season? The great Ed Cooley.
I'm not one that dwells on the negative. I'm going to look at this as, first, we won. Secondly, we can improve. We're better than what we showed. Thirdly, we have another game. It's not the last game of the season. We're trying to find out who we are, and we still have some Big East games to play to improve ourselves on. It's really kind of what you can say. I mean, other than that, no need to complain. It is what it is. Played a good team. They played a good team. We happen to be fortunate to have the ball last and won. On to UMass. Anything else? Happy holidays.
Mic drop.
Yeah, that is the best press conference of the season so far.
That
the
was
bar set high by Ed Cooley.
unbelievable. Ed is second to none with that kind of stuff. You got to absolutely love it. Let's turn to the Butler Bulldogs. They're doing something really great, adopting a family and getting the gifts together.
Well, this is what Christmas is all about. Getting into the spirit, giving back to those less fortunate. Butler, actions speak louder than words. Bulldogs stepping up in a big way.
Yeah, very cool to see that Laval Jordan's team is doing that, and the Dogs getting a home win earlier this week and trying to trend in the right direction. It's hard to believe conference play just about a week away. It'll be Laval Jordan versus Patrick Ewing.
And it's going to be on Ewing bobblehead night there in D.C.
Come
Hey,
on.
Georgetown, send one over here. We'll put it in the studio. We need one of those.
Speaking of Butler, Jimmy Butler is our BE to NBA spotlight. Let's get to him. He is rolling for the Timberwolves.
Well, when you score 37 points, John, good chance you're going to be featured. Had that against the Blazers, and check out the moves right there. 2 wins for the Wolves this week as well. Marquette grad continuing to get it done at the next level.
Jimmy Butler, 31 points. This is what the T-Wolves signed up for when they brought him in, and he is on a tear right now. Trailblazers had no formula for him. Very good to see that Jimmy Butler's doing big things. We turn back to St. John's, winning at Mohegan Sun last night in the Hall of Fame Holiday Hoop Showcase. And speaking of not having a formula for somebody, Shamorie Pons has 3 games of 28-plus points. Jay Alter caught up with him, and Impact transfer Justin Simon.
St. John's ending the non-conference schedule with a win here in Mohegan Sun with the leading scorers, Shamorie Pons. Shamorie, hard-fought game in the second half. How'd you guys pull it out?
I mean, it was just defense down the stretch. I mean, coaches preaches defense every night and every night out. So we just let our defense turn into offense.
It's not just today, but you're putting together a terrific non-conference schedule, 10 wins taking into conference play. What confidence does that give you and your team headed into a tough Big East conference?
I mean, our confidence is through the roof right now. I think everybody is gelling well with each other. I think we all bond into the system, and I just feel like these next few days off, we're going to take it off, and then we just going to hit it hard when we come back. I'll say I'm just more confident. My confidence this year is, like, through the roof because last year I was just, like, I'm just fresh out of high school. I was just playing basketball. Now, like, I'm starting to be a student of the game, taking in all information coach giving me, and just being, like, basically a student.
What specifically did you learn from last season that you can take into this upcoming Big East conference slate?
I mean, well, not to go on it lightly, because I mean, any day in, day out, anybody can win, no matter top of the chart, bottom of the chart. So I mean, we just gotta approach every game, same mentality.
Chatting with Justin Simon after St. John secures its 10th win of the season. Justin, you got the win, but 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Still got to be happy with the performance today.
Oh, yes. I mean, I just play to win. Whatever the coaches need me to do, my team needs me to do, I do it. If it's rebounding, being a facilitator, or attacking, getting to the rim, I just felt like, you know, I could get out there and help us any kind of way.
You were down 8 in the second half. What specifically did you guys do to battle in that second half and get the win?
I mean, same thing we've been doing all year. We've been staying together and relying on our defense and defense to offense, getting early looks and on the offensive side. Just basically that.
This is the most wins the Red Storm have put together in non-conference play since 2014. When we spoke before the season, you said it's going to be about changing the culture, getting back to the winning ways at St. John's. Do you feel like you're doing just that so far this season?
Yeah, I definitely feel like we're doing that. We had two tough losses, Missouri, ASU. We know what we could have did. We feel like we beat ourselves in both of those losses. But, you know, we're feeling good. Spirits are high going into the Big East Conference.
10 wins in the non-conference season for Justin Simon and the St. John's Red Storm.
Thank you.
All right, he's made a list. He's checking it twice. Elf Alter with you back in the studio. We are waiting on the arrival of Fanta Claus, the Big East nice list, and we want the interaction. So, hey, we're weeks, months into this Big East basketball season. Send in who right now would be on your Big East nice list. We've got Fanta Claus. He's going to come into the studio, and this is a busy time of year for the big man, but he's made some time, going to be at the big board. He's going to review his Big East nice list, one player, maybe a thing from each team that is going to be on the nice list. And man, you got to check it twice. You can't confuse the nice and the naughty list. We are not doing a naughty list. So fans, submit nice list only. We're going to be nice, Christmas spirit, loving spirit here in the conference. So tweet at us, Facebook us, the nice list as we wait on Fanta Claus. Brad Zach, Ujash Patel, our producers. A big thank you to Rick Gentile as well. Those are my Christmas nice lists. I need the people behind the scenes to make things happen here on Big East Shootaround. And what's that? We are hearing the sleigh is pulling in to Big East Shootaround, the Big East Digital Network studios. It's the arrival of Fanta Claus.
Ho, 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 ho.
Look at this.
Ho. I've come bearing gifts, Mr. Alter.
What do we got, Fanta?
I've got people that have really been above and beyond in Big East hoops. Let's get right to it. Who's on my nice list here? As non-conference play has wrapped up, who's been extra special? I start. Omari Spellman. You want to talk about a freshman who has added a massive spark. He's even been consistent down low. New dimension for the Wildcats. Omari, you're on the nice list. Seton Hall. I love cheese. And Miles Powell has given that to the Pirates and so much more. In crunch time, he can be relied upon. Miles Powell, you get an extra present. I love you. Great stuff. Xavier. Now, I know that he's already a star, but my goodness, Trayvon Blewett, you do wonders time and again for the Musketeers. Big shot after big shot. Ho, ho, ho. And someone asked me, is J.P. McCure on the nice list? Why, of course he's on the nice list. J.P., this is what got him there. That put him on the nice list in my book. He's absolutely on it. Let's move along. Creighton, Mitch Ballack. I've never seen a freshman with that kind of a beard. And he's been big time from beyond the arc. Playmaker for Greg McDermott.
Better than your beard, Santa.
That's enough, Jay. Butler, Paul Jorgensen. He's been sensational as a transfer, hitting double digits recently. I like his stroke. Providence, Makai Ashton Langford. That's a freshman who's getting tasked with a lot. For that, Makai, a gift for you. You're on my nice list. Marquette. Now, Marcus Howard. Some say sophomore slump. I say sophomore surge. He's been excellent for the Golden Eagles. He's an All-Big East first-team contender in my book. St. John's, Justin Simon. This is exactly what the Red Storm needed. A leader, a Rudolph, somebody at the front of the sleigh that can lead them to victory. Justin's been that. In DePaul, Max Strus. Maxie, you get a wonderful gift for Christmas because you've given the Blue Demons life. So has this guy. My favorite guy of them all, Mr. Goggles. He's the perfect man in my workshop. He's been making toys every day, day in and day out, and he's the best of the best. And Georgetown, I'm going to jump in my Go van and drive it across the neighborhoods. Jesse Govan is on my nice list. He's been sensational. Ho, ho, ho.
There you have it.
That's
He's made
what
the
I
list,
have.
he's checked it twice, and there's your Big East nice list.
Mr. Alter, back to the workshop. You have toys to make.
Am I on the nice list, Fanta Claus?
We'll have to find out after some Thursday pickup.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, Jingle Bells, yeah, I guess.
Oh, you gotta sing it now.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the way we go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, hey, hey.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
That's the longest we ever got.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
that was
good at it.
beautiful.
I tried out for American Idol.
I don't know why they passed you up.
They really passed me up.
Yeah.
The most famous reindeer of all. Come on! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it close. Come on! All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. I'm gonna stop there.
That's really good.
It's a long song, you know.
Yeah, but you did it justice.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I want to wish you a merry. That one. That's my favorite one.
Very festive. I like that one.
All I want for Christmas is you. You know, little bells in the background. Ooh, baby.
You gotta work on that high note a little bit.
I told you it's early.
It's not Mariah Carey note.
And a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all our Big East Shootaround fans. As the elf, I wanted to just read a Christmas poem for you. You know, was inspired, so let's get into it. 'Twas the week before conference play, and all through the league, not a creature was stirring, not even JP. Beautiful time. All the teams were waiting, completing non-conference play with care in hopes that Fanta Claus would soon be there. Big East fans were patiently waiting for the games to begin, while visions of sweet slam dunks, thanks St. John's, brought out a grin. Our producers in the control room, I at the desk, had just settled in for our weekly show. Then all of a sudden we heard a noise and the door flew open and you just knew it was time for us to go. What is that noise?
Ho, ho, ho!
Santa Claus, you're back!
Ho, 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 Jay! I'm here, and I've got to say, on Wildcats, on Pirates, on Muskies, on Blue Jays, on Bulldogs, on Friars, on Eagles, on Johnnies, on Demons, on Hoyas. It's time, I said. Big East play. It's ahead. It's coming, and it's for you, Big East Hoops fans. Get ready for it.
It's a Christmas miracle. Fanta Claus is back. Big East Conference play is nearly here. I can't contain my excitement.
It's unbelievable, so unbelievable that we've ran out of rhymes. What else do you have?
Fanta Claus, you've been making the nice lists. Everyone's been hard at work as you get into Big East Conference play season.
Yes.
You're the one giving the gifts. Nobody has a gift for you. So I decided, I went out, I spent some of my elf money.
Oh my goodness.
And I got you a gift.
What is this?
Well, you're going to have to open it up.
What a bag. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Attitude by Jay Wright. Now I am in for this gift.
You can get a copy at Barnes & Noble's.
It even has a nice message here from Dana O'Neill. This is perfect. I mean, it does not get better than this, Mr. Alter.
Holiday reading for Fanta Claus.
I will be reading on my plane ride back to Cleveland. This brings a tear of joy to my eyes.
Do you have a gift for me?
I do. It's a Browns win.
Okay.
No, it's Big East play, Jay! And it starts up next week. That's my gift to all of our Big East Hoops fans.
I have to say, Fanta Claus, launching Shoot-Around with you this fall into Big East play, that's truly the gift that we get each and every Thursday.
That's what it's all about, Big East Hoops fans. I cannot believe it that we are just 6 days away from the conference openers. There's 3 games that night, and then December 28th, 2 more. I'm already ready for Butler and Georgetown, 2 new coaches to tip it off. Villanova, DePaul, Xavier Marquette, Providence St. John's, and Creighton Seton Hall. Can't believe it. Shoot-Around is off next week.
We're dark, yes.
But we are back in 2018, and we'll have tons of stuff next week. I've got some deliveries to do.
You do. You better get going. A busy week for Fanta Claus as Big East Conference play is coming up 6 days away.
From our Big East Hoops family to all of you, a Merry Christmas, a joyous New Year, Happy Holidays, partner. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!